back in '49, and I went to Detroit working on assembly line. First year they had me putting wheels on Cadillacs. Every day I'd watch them beauties roll by, and sometimes I'd hang my head and cry, 'cause I always wanted me one that was long and black. One day I devised myself a plan that should be the envy of most any man. Sneak it out of there in the lunchbox in my hand. Now getting caught meant getting fired, but I figured I'd have it all by the time I retired. That big car with at least 100 grand. I get it one piece at a time, and it wouldn't cost me a dime. No, it's me when I come through your town. Gonna ride around in style, gonna drive everybody wild. I'll have the only one there is around. Well, the very next day when I punched in with my big lunchbox, help from my friend, I left that day with a lunchbox full of gear. Considered myself a thief, but GM wouldn't miss just one little piece, especially if I strung it out over several years. Well, the first day I got me a fuel pump, the next day I got me an engine and trunk, then I got me a transmission and all the chrome. The little things I could fit in my big lunchbox, like nuts and bolts and all four shocks, but the big stuff snuck out my buddy's mobile home. Now up till now my plan went alright, till we tried to put it all together one night. That's when we noticed that something was definitely wrong. The transmission was a 53 and the motor turned out to be a 73, and when we tried to put in all the bolts, all the holes were gone. So we drilled it out so that it would fit, and with a little bit of help from an aid advocate, we had that engine running just like a saw. Now the headlights, there was another side. We had one on the left and two on the right, but when you pulled out the switch, all three of them come on. The back end looked kind of funny too when we put it together. When we got through, well, that's when we noticed that we only had one tail fin. About that time my wife walked out, and I could see in her eyes she had her doubts. She opened the door and said, "Honey, take me for a spin." So we drove up to town just to get the tags, and I headed on right out down the main drag. Hear everybody laughing blocks around. But up there at the courthouse they didn't laugh, 'cause to type it up took the whole staff, and when they got through the title weighed 60 pounds. Got it one piece at a time, didn't cost me a dime. You know it's me when I come through your town. Gonna ride around the south, gonna drive everybody wild. I'll have the only one there is around. Oh yeah, Red Ryder, this is a Cottonmouth and the Psychobilly Cadillac, come on. Oh yeah, copy that, Red Ryder. Negatory on the cost of this mow machine there, Red Ryder. Might say I went right up to the factory and picked it up. Cheaper that way. What model is it? It's the 4950, 5150, 253, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59 automobile. It's a 60.